Right, so your favourite flavour of ice cream?
Hmm.
That's a tricky one.
I like that.
Ooh.
What,
It's chocolate all the way.
the
That's
first
just
thing,
it.
sorry, chocolate, yeah?
Yeah, just chocolate all the way. Gotta be. Yep.
I think.
Chocolate with nuts?
Can you turn the TV off?
Or just plain chocolate?
Ooh, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, chocolate nut.
I mean, because you could
Yeah.
go like a Magnum ice cream with cookie dough in it, and you go fish food, couldn't you?
Oh, look, if you're bringing Ben and Jerry's into this, right, it is cookie dough,
Yep.
or it's chocolate fudge brownie. Chocolate fudge brownie from Ben and
Chocolate
Jerry's.
fudge brownie. Okay, fine. So chocolate, but
That's
chocolate fudge
that's
brownie
it.
is the brand. All right.
Yeah. No, the Ben and Jerry's brand. Cool.
So I have a little bit of a problem with Ben and Jerry's because it's essentially like saying you're eating McDonald's. It's junk food, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
In a pot, but it tastes nice. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Admittedly, like we should pick up the local New Forest ice cream, but they don't have chocolate fudge brownie flavour.
Do they not? Fucking Liberty, mate. Tell you what, burn the place
No.
down.
Yeah.
Fucking Molotovs at dawn. Sean, your favourite flavour of ice cream?
Right, so I don't
It's
really
going to be a
like.
complex one, isn't it?
This is going to
Yeah,
be
I
difficult
don't.
for Sean. 'Cause
I'm,
he's
I'm not really
a
that
sweet one.
that fond of sweets in general. So the most time I consume ice cream is actually in milkshakes.
Mm.
So I'll create a raspberry milkshake or a strawberry milkshake or a chocolate milkshake, and I'll use a usually one of those ones that those ice creams that are like super soft,
Mm.
but they've got like the streaks of super flavour around them, like
Yeah.
somebody's drizzled it on the ice cream.
You don't mean just
So I'll
vanilla
Like a
flavour?
raspberry ripple or something like that.
Sometimes it's just vanilla and then a flavour on it. But other times, yeah, like a chocolate one does taste chocolatey, but it's got like it does have chocolate ice cream in it. So like there's ones where it's like a puff ball, and every other ball is like a chocolate ball.
Oh,
the ice
hold
cream.
on a
So it's
minute.
like vanilla and chocolate.
Yeah.
And then they've got like
Yeah.
the sauce on top.
Do you mean like
Yeah, I'll grab that shit.
It's like a
and then shove it
Neapolitan,
in- shove
but
it in
it's
something.
like more a bit random, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I don't know what the brand is,
what
but yeah, it's not really like a Neapolitan where it's like sliced
Mm.
that way.
Yeah.
It's like somebody's got a an icing piper and piped out different flavors.
Yeah,
So one of them's
yeah.
gone round with vanilla, and one of them's gone round with a chocolate.
I'm sure it's a.
And then they've put
a-
chocolate sauce on top.
I'm sure it's a shit factory machine that's probably pumping out the same shit right as we
Yes.
speak, innit? Yeah.
100%.
Probably doing it right now.
Yeah, I'll grab that shit, throw it in a blender with some milk and some chocolate flavouring, and
Yeah.
make a
That's
kick-ass.
some ice.
Um, yeah, and some ice, and then make a kick-ass milkshake out of it.
I've got a really
That's
boring
my
one.
jam.
Vanilla. I love vanilla
Vanilla?
ice cream. I love vanilla
Yes,
ice cream.
but there's different grades of vanilla, isn't there? There's the cheap sort of vanilla that you get for like £1 for 6 litres.
Yep.
Or there is like a high grade vanilla ice cream. It's like amazing.
Yeah.
If I was going to rank
I don't know
any,
what's what.
if I was
really,
going to
to be
rank,
fair.
if I was going to rank any ice cream, vanilla would be the top for me as well.
Yeah.
Because as well, you can just shove any type of sauce on it as well.
Yeah,
and then
it's
it becomes
a clean
that
flavour, isn't
saucy
it?
flavour.
When you eat
It
it,
is.
like Ash, yours is chocolate. Sean, yours is a mixture of different things, but base vanilla.
I
And
don't
it's
really have
like,
a flavour, yeah.
yeah, it's like I just I like the the cleanness of vanilla. It's like I like water, right? I know it sounds boring, but I like just the plainness of it. It tastes like I'm cleansing my
Yeah.
palate. I'm not, as you say, Sean. I'm not a sweet person. I don't eat sweets. In fact, the last
See,
time I ate
actually-
sweets was at the cinema the other day, and before that was months before that. You know what I mean? I don't
I
really care.
I do like it. If somebody had every type of every type of ice cream in front of me, I would go probably with a mint chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Because I like the mint.
Ooh.
Because I like the mint with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, mint
Again,
chocolate
cleansing.
chips, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Exactly.
I thought you
But-
might see. I thought you might have gone for rum and raisin.
No, it's too sweet. It's
Yeah, it's
too
very
like,
sweet, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd tell you what though, right? I went into the local corner shop, the new local corner shop the other day, and I was like, right, I'll get some butter, get some cheese, and then something caught my eye. I was like, da-da, in the fridge, there it was, the milkshake I had not been able to purchase for a number of months because in the supermarket they don't sell it anymore. You know,
Go on.
fridge, yeah,
Yeah.
banana flavoured fridge milkshake, right? I can't find it for love nor
Oh,
money at any
okay.
supermarket. There it fucking was. I grabbed myself a packet of that, or one of them, sorry. 2 packets of those cheap noodles, and a packet of spicy knickknacks, and I was like, that's my lunch. Fucking sorted.
That sounds like a lunch. Yeah.
By the
That
time
sounds
I'd
like-
finished my milkshake before I even eaten a fucking thing because I was so excited about drinking. I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I've got to eat the knickknacks now. Right, started eating knickknacks. I was like, oh, my noodles are ready. And I put 2
Oh.
packets on, which was a fucking mistake. And oh my god, there were so many noodles. I had a meeting in 10 minutes, and that thing came out like it was fucking just come out of a volcano. It was so fucking hot. I was like, right, turn my camera off.
Walking, it's all down your shirt, all down your tie.
Oh no, it was alright. It was remote. Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
I'll turn my camera off, and I was just like slurping the boiling hot water, trying to at least get some fucking noodles out of it. I got
tell
to
This
the
is when
bottom
you
of
get
it.
a
tell you
gif
what-
of yourself doing this. And you're just replaying in a big loop while you're eating your lunch.
I've been. A thing of mine recently has been trying to enhance a pot noodle.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
get like. So actually, the best one I think I've come across is the doner kebab one.
Oh, I've got
Actually,
one
Did you
of
like
them.
that? I wasn't a big
Yeah,
fan of
I've
that.
got
to be
one.
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. No, it's not very good, but it gives you a ginger and soy sauce to put on, which honestly, ginger and soy fucking rocks.
Hmm.
But you add a little bit of sriracha, a little bit of soy into it, give it a bit of a oomph, and mate, that tastes brilliant.
Nice. All right.
So I've been looking at hot, like pot noodles and thinking, oh, bit of hot sauce in that, or a bit of barbecue, or a bit of whatever sauce added to it. What would it taste like? And you can get some really good results.
Yeah. I mean, like
It-
you know, like the chicken and mushroom one, for example. Like, really,
Yeah.
it's like the ready salted version of like fucking pot noodles, really, isn't it? It's so plain in comparison to everything
Yeah.
else. I usually go brown sauce or ketchup or whatever just to fucking enhance it, but since I've been obsessed with sriracha sauce, just fucking cover it in
sriracha's
sriracha.
amazing.
Yeah. Just
Have
fucking
you
cover it.
tried beef and tomato with tomato puree in it instead of tomato?
Oh no, I haven't. Do you know what? I used to love beef
That
and
is
tomato.
pretty
Beef and
good.
tomato was
Yep.
my thing back then, but yeah.
Yeah, beef and tomato with. And have you noticed with the
What
chicken and
about
mushroom
some
one?
Worcester sauce in that?
Yeah, that would work too.
Worcester sauce is
sounds like it
amazing.
would work with that.
Yeah, Worcester
Yeah,
sauce
that
is
sounds
good.
like
Have
that's
you
fucking
noticed though in the chicken and mushroom pot noodle that the little sachet of soy sauce that you get is like watered down gnat's piss?
Yep.
When it used to be so dark that it would, stain anything that went on. Now
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just watered down
Yeah,
gnat's
Yeah,
piss.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also,
And it's like
That's
what
why
did
you
they
got.
do?
You just got to add your own. You just got to have your
Yeah.
own sauce complements
Or,
to
yeah.
add to the pot noodles.
Yeah,
'cause they're just
That's it.
plain
the
these days.
packet is not got any smaller in terms of the width and length. Yeah, but I swear the depth of it has got fucking smaller. It's like
Well-
that now.
They don't
It's
put
like-
as much in. They don't put as much in, and it's watered down. Yeah,
And
it's really
Oh,
disappointing.
It's
yeah.
funny,
I've
like
got some super deluxe dark soy sauce which I got from the Chinese supermarket, and I tell you what, you add a little glug of that.
yeah, you ain't tasting that shit
Yeah.
for a day,
It
isn't
gives,
it?
it gives you that colour back. Do you remember the colour
Do you
of
know?
it?
Do you know?
Mm.
Dark soy sauce and light soy sauce. It's not actually indifferent. It's about the pigment of it.
I thought it was a salt.
So dark soy sauce and normal soy sauce. Generally, you only use dark soy sauce to colour
Colour.
something.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
always
anything about the
assumed
flavour.
it was a salt content. Like, I always thought dark soy
No,
sauce
it's the
was
same
like
thing.
saltier. Oh.
I think
Yeah, so it's the
light
same
soy
thing.
sauce has got a little bit more flavour to it as well.
Mm.
But dark soy sauce, yes, is mainly for colour.
Have you noticed though, with like the beef and tomato and the Bombay Bad Boy? It used to be this way anyway. I don't know if it still is, but the sauce sachets used to have little labels on them going, "Oh yeah, I'm not a bad boy," and then right down the bottom is like, "I'm a bad boy." It's like, oh, give it a rest. Fucking hell, pour that in, more chili sauce,
It's like
Tabasco.
yeah, exactly. It's a
Fucking
tiny little
give
bit,
it.
isn't it? It doesn't make a fucking difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's that? What's that gonna fucking
It's
change?
not
You know
even
what I mean?
It doesn't even fill a teaspoon these days. It's like,
I
what's that gonna make a
swear,
difference?
right, that they used to be more spicy, the Bombay Bad Boys, when they first came out.
They were rude when they first came out. They were really quite a kick.
In fact, I think that's what gave me IBS.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think
they
as
were.
English
They
people,
were much
like,
hotter.
okay. When you were younger, how many times did you eat spicy food?
0. Well, unless
That's a
mum
good
made
point.
me.
I know I used to eat spicy food when I was younger.
Did you, or did you just think it was spicy? Like,
I
Did you
used to
eat
eat like
curries?
madras and
see,
stuff like
my
that.
mum used to make chili, right? Mexican chili with
Yeah,
rice,
Mexican.
right?
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah.
And we used to think that was spicy, but no, I don't think that was chili.
I mean, you eat
I don't
chili,
think that's
you eat
spicy
chili
at
now,
all.
and you'll go, "It's not spicy, is it?" Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that was the spicy at all. I think our palates evolve to a normal level over time.
No, do you know what?
And actually,
no,
I
sure.
think if I ate my mum's chili now, I think I'd be like, "There's no spice."
That's not chili.
No,
Yeah.
do you know what's happened, Sean? Is you smoke cigarettes for about 25 years, and your taste buds
Yeah.
are
Killed
fucked.
half your taste buds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
true.
here. I
true.
literally can't taste fuck all, mate. Seriously.
No,
this is why
no,
I go
but-
for packets of crisps, which are like knickknacks and stuff, where it's like, ooh, lovely taste.
Super flavour.
And I have to go for
it's
160
funny,
gram
funny you
packs.
say that, because obviously I used to smoke a pack of 20 a day, basically, and then
Yeah, we always,
I
yeah.
gave up that, went to vape. You know, we've all switched to vape now.
Actually, I think I was the one that persuaded you to go to the vape, wasn't I? I was the one. I changed.
Yeah,
I
no,
was smoking,
I
went
was
to
looking
vape.
to, and you were the gateway to me changing. Definitely, you
You're a
helped me
gateway drug.
change. Definitely,
You're a gateway
And
drug.
then I went back to cigar.
and it's funny. Like a year after I stopped smoking, people are like, "Oh, did your taste bud change?" I'm like, "No,
No,
I haven't
find
really
that?
noticed anything."
I thought this
I've
would.
not really noticed.
I thought my nose would get better. I thought I'd breathe better, but no, it's no fucking different. Okay, it's not.
No,
As bad. I'm not as congested, to be fair, but I'm not. I don't feel like I do if I've quit smoking before, right? And I know what it feels
Yeah.
like. I know that sort of like fresh air feels like, yeah, and all that coughing up shit and get rid of it and whatnot. This is keeping it going for some reason. Something in this is keeping it going. There's no tar in there, obviously, but it's not
No.
making it. It's not making it better.
You've
But
got
I mean,
a
you're
lot
still
of nicotine
you're still
in your
coating
one.
your
You've
you're
got a
still
lot of
coating your
nicotine.
you're still coating your lungs with oil.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it is an
Must
oil.
be,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's very true.
I think that's the problem. I mean, if you look at your windows, wherever you smoke, like I've got to clean my windows every couple of weeks because the
This
Mine are
gathers
correct.
on
you know
there, doesn't it?
sitting here working, just puffing away, it will just stick to the window, and it's just like a film of oil on top of the window.
Nah, mine are fun.
And it's like, whoa, Jesus! I think
You ain't
what's
been in
going on?
that long.
No, seriously, it does. Though. Well, because it's a cold window, it just sticks to it.
It just condensates, doesn't it? And then
Yeah.
it just gathers. Yeah. I
That's
have to
pretty
admit,
gross.
I find little splats all over my monitor when I breathe out. And there's
Yeah.
It's funny
found-
you say it, yeah, because when I moved my monitor, like it's the first time in ages I've actually picked up and looked at it. Whatnot when we did the house move, and I was like, it's fucking filthy, Jesus Christ! And I cleaned it. It's like
What did you
splatter
clean
and
it
all
with?
sorts of stuff. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think it sticks on monitors.
Bleach
I'm just like
and-
feeling mine now.
bleach and a scourer.
If you got something cold, it'll stick to it. But I think our lungs, mate, are probably like coated in this liquid shit.
Yeah.
They will be.
That's
Yeah.
probably why we don't feel that much.
But Jared,
Taste buds in
you,
your
you've,
hands. I'm
got,
not sure what's up with that.
you've got really high nicotine because I know you use them little poisonous bottles.
No, six. They're
6
sixes.
mil.
Yeah, 6 milligram.
Right, yeah, but look, right.
No,
I've
they're
got
6
what,
milligram.
Right, yeah, but look at that.
That is
right?
low.
What's
Yeah.
that? That's 120 mil, right? And I put in. Hold on. find one.
That's it. But what are you diluting that 6 milligram with?
Right. Look,
I think it's just a premix.
that's what I'm putting in there, and it's
Yeah.
a 1. This is a 1.8 milligram bottle
Yeah.
of nicotine. Just
So you're
nicotine
probably getting about 1.53 maybe.
No, I'm like getting a 0.3 or something in there.
Really nice. Okay, that's good.
And that,
I've done that. I've done those before, and I did like them. I just got sick of the fact that what I should have done is just done a subscription online. It was juiceshop.com, whatever it's fucking called.
Yeah,
They were good, but I just kept forgetting to fucking buy them,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
running
forgetting to
out,
order
and then
it.
going, oh, 'cause it's shop.
The thing is though, once you've got a 50 mil,
Hmm.
then you know when you get to the last one, oh, I need to buy one more.
Yeah, it's true.
And
Yeah.
and you've got enough time that will last me a good week. You know what I mean?
It's much better. It's much better investment. I agree
like,
with that,
oh.
yeah.
I have to admit, you do better than me then, Sean, because that will last me a week. That's 120 mil. That'll last me a week.
No chance. Yeah, like this will generally last me a week, I reckon. But yeah, I think it's all about the coil and stuff as well. I think it's all about the coil, how hot you run, everything like that. So I'm
That's
quite
very true
conservative
because
with
I'll probably go through like 2 sets of batteries a day.
Me, it's one a day, pretty much the same time. So it's a 24-hour period.
Talking about it, I'm just going to change the battery.
One set. Yeah, cool.
But it's yeah, I don't know. I just sometimes I look and I think, why am I still doing this? But then I realised today, actually, it was only today as well, that
I want to stop.
it's just like I don't need this at the moment, you know, like because it's the nicotine's so low now that I could go without it if I want to. Suppose.
I just want
Be a challenge.
I just want some good news and like my general life to be happy. Then I think it'll give me a boost to not have the stress of like not having something to smoke. I think because
what when I did quit, right, and the thing you need to do is get down to 0 nicotine, right, because you're never going to at the moment, right, you'll break 2 habits. If you give that up now, break 2 habits, right, which would be the nicotine and the vape. What you need to do is get down to 0 nic.
This is a 18 milligram.
Yep, that's it. Yep, that's it. Exactly. Yep.
It's a 10 mil shot, I think. Yeah, 10 mil shot. And it goes in 50 mil of obviously nicotineless.
See, I'm literally half of that. So I'm one of them shots in 120 mils.
You same shot though?
Same shot, 120 mils.
In double the amount of
liquid.
So yeah.
So in realistic terms, for me, it would be like having 2 bottles of Nick, 3 bottles of Nick in here.
Yeah.
So you need to get to the point where you.
At one point, I was just putting in half. I was just squeezing in half the bottle.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to be strict with yourself.
But yeah, I don't know if I can do that now. The thing is, stuff is stressful now.
You've got a lot of stress on right now. Yeah.
I've got more work on. You know, I've got 2 babies to deal with.
I agree. It's got to be the right time. I mean, like, we went 0 nic. Me and Sarah went 0 nic. Actually, it was your wedding. It was either your wedding when we went out to Cyprus, or the time after. That was when we went 0 nic. When we knew we were going to be at least a week without the children.
Yeah.
So.
I think I just need to be in the right frame of mind. If you're not in the right frame of mind, you're not like focused on like I'm going to do this. You're not going to do it.
Believe it or not, right? It's being there and doing it, right? Is I can say that it's not as difficult as you think. As soon as you get down,
when I gave up smoking, I was like, things are good. I'm good financially, you know, and I want to give up towards, you know, for my health, and I can see like vaping is a way out. I'm just going to do it, and I did it. Now I'm like, yeah, I could reduce the amount of nicotine in my vape, but I worry that it's gonna, like, when I'm stressed, gonna even stress me out more. Because I'm quite stressed recently.
It's just not limiting yourself.
I need to be in a position where I'm like, I'm not stressed, so I know yeah, I'm not gonna be stressed. It's all good, so I can just cut it out.
Yeah.
You know, if I've got that in the back of my mind, I'm gonna fail because I'm gonna be like, I'm pissed off. I should just do this because then it's gonna help me out. I'm not gonna be as stressed because I've given up that. Do you know what I mean?
I have to admit, I think it was stress that put me back to cigars. I think it was
Yeah.
that like bliss. But
Yeah.
it once you get down to the point, say like where I am at the moment, half of what you're on, like half a bottle in one of your bottles, then you put a quarter of a bottle in. You literally wean yourself off of it. You don't limit yourself. That's the way
No,
I did it. I didn't
honestly,
limit myself to it.
I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll get to a certain stage. If I'm the right clarity, the right peace of mind, I will just be like, I'll stop and I'll stop. You know, just I did the same thing with weed as well. I was like, no, I'm just not going to smoke weed anymore. And just like when I do, when we go to big game, whatever, right, we're having some cigarettes and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm just not going to smoke cigarettes tomorrow. And it doesn't bother me. You know?
Yeah.
I think if I'm in the right frame of mind, I'll just cut it out. It's fine.
Yeah,
It
you
depends.
don't
I
feel
mean,
need to, do you? Like it's not a like you say, like the classic example, meeting up, and then the next day you're going, oh, I don't need to do this or this or this. In fact, you don't want to. In fact, you don't feel that it would be a good thing to do it. And like smoking cigarettes, like as long as I've got a vape, I won't touch a cigarette unless I'm at the pub or whatever, and it's a party atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly. But that'll become what it is now for me.
more
Like
of a
being
social smoke, isn't it?
going to the big game, like having a cigarette, right? It'll be like, oh, I'll go to the big game and have a cigarette, and it'll be exactly the same thing. I'll like stop smoking after that.
Yeah,
you won't need to.
But for me now,
there's
for me to give up vaping, I would need to be in the right frame of mind, and I'm just not at the moment. It's just too much stressful shit going on.
Yeah,
a lot of stress for you.
I dropped down to 3 milligram the other day just to try it, and also they didn't have anything else in the shop, so I had a fucking choice. And it was rubbish. It felt like I was toking on air, and I was.
It does, yeah. Do you know what though?
Yeah.
That you've got to work through that. If you genuinely want to try and give up, you've got to work through that.
Well, funnily enough, days of doing 3 milligram, and I've gone back to 6 today. I'm actually thinking this is too strong, so it has worked a little bit.
I would personally,
as soon as you can, go back down to 3 rather than carry on with the 6, because you only go back up.
If I was trying to give up vaping, I'd probably use the mints and just munch a little bit of a mint and put it down, and then just stop. Because the mints.
See that, but then that's not. You can't really grade how much nicotine you're getting. With this, you can grade nicotine.
You can.
True. You can actually get more addicted with those.
No, you can. You can. Like I've used the mints a lot because every time we go on holiday or whatever, I use them on the plane and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I just take my vape and smoke in the toilet.
Honestly, a whole mint is like smoking a cigar. It's fucking massive.
Yeah.
So honestly, when you have a mint, you just need to suck on it for a minute. It's like not even a minute, like 20 seconds, and take it out of your mouth. Seriously, and then wait for the effects. To
I'll probably
because
you're probably like
they're so strong.
I don't want to know nicotine now. Yeah.
Yeah, they are fucking strong. Literally. So on a whole like 6-hour plane flight, I'll have one mint.
Yeah.
Because it'll be like I'll suck a little bit, and I'll feel sick, like nicotine sick. You know what that feel.
Yeah.
You know the feeling of nicotine sick.
No, you don't want to fag after that, do you?
No, you can't do that. So I've learned like you only suck it for 2 seconds, and literally take it out of your mouth, and you've already had like a hit.
Yeah.
You've smoked a cigarette in that time. You know, they're so strong.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I was going to give up vaping, I'd probably have those, and I'd probably just like put a mint in my mouth every now and again just to take the hit off, until I'm out of the habit of sitting here puffing away.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's a habit that I enjoy. Though, I mean, I like putting a fag in my mouth and smoking and whatnot, and that.
Yeah.
Okay, you could replace that with a pen or something like that, or a stick, but. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to work for me. By the way, you played Path of Exile, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was watching a
Yeah.
video today about that, and they said it's really good.
It is really good. Yeah.
And it's free as well, isn't it?
Yep.
I think
Yeah, I
was,
didn't pay a penny.
I think I installed it. If you do you get VAR on it?
I made a character that got all the way through it. Yeah.
Oh, you finished it.
I didn't make multiple. I just made the one character, but yeah. I think I said this before. Like, their skill tree isn't like Diablo. It's not like there's a couple of
I've
options to
seen it.
choose.
It's fucking huge,
It's
isn't it?
fucking
Yeah.
It's like the galaxy in terms of options.
Yeah.
So what it's recommended. You say, okay, what kind of class do I want to be, and then you Google it and find out kind of what build you want to do, and follow their guide. There's a separate app. I can't remember what it's called. Like, it's like Star Map or something that's called. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's probably has it on the guide that you find. But it will tell you. You can go. So you open it up and you can put your level in. Each time you level, you just click the drop down and say, I'm level 10 now.
Yeah.
And it will show you which one it does. So you
Right.
follow that and follow the build. Because honestly, it's one of those, like, unless you really want to spend the time looking at all the fucking skill tree stuff, then
Yeah,
you
it's,
better
it
off
is
just following
insane.
the guide.
Yeah.
Which game is this?
PoE, Path of Exile. You know when we were on holiday in Wales,
Yes.
and I was
Is that
playing
what
that
you were
game
playing, was
on
it?
the laptop. Yeah, I was playing that. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's just like Diablo, but the skill tree is just fucking insane. So you have to
Bit
follow
more in
like,
depth.
yeah, a lot more in depth. You have to follow a build guide. If you don't, you're probably gonna end up with a really shitty character. But yeah,
Something that's just not worth playing with. Yeah, I can imagine.
To end the podcast, what I'd like to do is have a game which one of us recommends
Play
the
Truth
other
or
two
Dare.
people. No, a video game that you can get from Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Yeah. Well, back in the day. Right, so one of us recommends a game to the other two people. Right, the other two
Kid
people.
Chameleon.
Fuck off, I'm gonna play it. Kid Chameleon.
Kid Chameleon. Yeah.
I fucking hate that game. Okay. I haven't played it since I was about. Hold on, I'm thinking of Alex Kidd. Sorry, I have played. Kid
You are.
Chameleon.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that's Kid Success.
It's
Kid
fucking
Chameleon.
rubbish, isn't it? Yeah. Kid Chameleon. Okay. What is that on?
Mega Drive.
Mega Drive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude with the sunglasses. Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. So Ash.
You can transform into like bees and stuff.
Transforming
And,
stuff.
yeah, you get power ups to transform yourself into like lizards and rhinos and bees and stuff. And it gives you different superpowers that you can. So when you're a bee, you can fly around, and if you're a rhino, you can like charge through blocks and stuff.
Okay. Right, Ash.
Yeah, save state on it because it gets really good later on.